Miranda, and no, I'm not in the living room because I didn't want to make my bed. You really want to be part of the video today, don't ya? Okay, go over there. Go over there. So, if you are not an avid Netflix watcher, you wouldn't know that Gilmore Girls just released a revival season 2 weeks ago, and it was insanely good. Gilmore Girls ended 9 years ago, and I watched that with my mom back in the day when it was still new episodes and all that, but I don't remember exactly what happened in the show, so I binge-watched the entire 7 seasons in 2 weeks to prepare myself for the revival season. And let me tell you, I am 100% Team Logan. Not just because he's gorgeous and just gorgeous. In the earlier seasons, I was totally Team Dean, but I think that's just because I have something in me for Jared Padalecki, and that will just always be a thing of my life. The revival season started off 9 years after they left off, and it was not what I expected, to tell you the least. Not quite sure what I was expecting when I say that, but not what happened at all. It was 4 90-minute episodes, and the entire 90 minutes, it's just a bunch of what is happening. They still have the same witty humor as the previous seasons, and it's got almost every single character from the original seasons, but let me tell you, the final 4 words, which are like the writer of the show had been planning these 4 words from the beginning of the entire series of the show, and I don't know how they're not gonna have another show about it. They have to. I hope they have to. If they don't, I'm going to be very upset, because you wanna know what the final 4 words were? Let me tell you. They were... What? None of that's even going in. I just needed to get that out. It's got the typical Rory Lorelai banter going back and forth. Emily and Lorelai are having their issues, and then Rory's up to her old shenanigans where you think that she's doing the right thing because she's the golden child, but of course she's not, because I mean, who really is as perfect as Rory Gilmore? And since we're on YouTube talking about Netflix shows, why not talk about the Miranda Sings Netflix series, because that was so freaking good. It is exactly what I was expecting from Miranda Sings, aka Colleen Ballinger. She was full out Miranda the entire show. Her uncle was really creepy, creepier than I expected him to be from what, like, Miranda Sings shows in her videos or whatever, and it was sad and funny and cute and romantic and like everything you could want in a Netflix show. Definitely inappropriate, like the daddy saddle. That was disturbing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then just click out and go watch the video. Just go watch the show. A show that's not on Netflix, and like the old seasons aren't even on Netflix anymore, is Teen Wolf. Teen Wolf, I had seen so many people posting about it forever on Twitter and YouTube and like every social media platform, but I'm like, that show looks weird. I saw 1 episode. It was probably one of the episodes in the middle of season 2, so of course I had no idea what was going on, but it just did not seem like something people should like to watch. About 2 months ago, I came across one of, I think it was Ricky Dillon's videos. I think it was him and Kian and JC or Jack or some of those people where they went on the Teen Wolf set and got to be like extras in like 30 seconds of a scene, and so I decided why not go watch it. So I watched the first episode of Teen Wolf, and what got me hooked honestly was Dylan O'Brien and Tyler Posey, because my goodness are they attractive men. So I watched the show, and it is great because, I mean, they do the whole supernatural wolves and banshees and all that. I don't even know where to start with that show on how many supernatural creatures they have, but they did so good on portraying it without making it seem like the whole world is so oblivious to it, even though they all are in that show. And of course, now that I'm actually into the show, it's on the last season. That happens to every show that I watch. I fall in love with the show, and then the next season that I'm going to watch on TV is the last season that they are doing for the entire series. Like, What did I do in my life to only get to watch shows on TV one season? What? It's not fair. American Horror Story. Where do I start with that show? I don't even know. Everyone's favorite season is always Murder House, but I was really scared when I started watching that season, so I skipped straight to Coven, and that is my absolute favorite season. I don't think they can top Coven. It was so good. I loved all the actors and actresses in that season. They are so great, and they don't even have most of those actors in the show anymore, which makes me sad because they were so good. This last season of American Horror Story, Roanoke, or My Roanoke Nightmare, or whatever they really called it, I'm pretty sure it's Roanoke. It's one of those seasons that made no sense at all, but also made one of the most sense out of all the other seasons. Hi, Dawson. They had so many actors playing the same character, but then one of those actors would be playing a different character, and so I just got really confused, okay? I hope I'm not the only one out there that got really confused. Who knows? Okay. Lady Gaga was only in it for like literally maybe a total of 5 minutes, and that's pushing it. It was probably more like 2 minutes. I wish she was in it more. Taissa Farmiga, I don't think I'm saying her name right. She is my favorite actress on American Horror Story, and she was in it for 1-2 episodes, I think. And then, spoiler alert, but the way she dies was so gross. She got a stick up the butt. Like, that's disgusting. What other shows do I like? Supernatural's on their 12th season. I'm not even gonna get into Supernatural, other than the fact that Jared Padalecki, Jensen Ackles, and Misha Collins are like gorgeous. If you haven't noticed, I really enjoy watching really attractive actors. I have a problem, don't I? Probably. Thank you so much for watching my video today. If you liked it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I try to upload every week. Sometimes it's every other week because I forget to upload. I'll see you next time. Bye!